Hey folks, Alex McMahon here of Evolve Nutritional Therapy, and this is going to be our third video in our series on fasting, and this is going to be the second video all about the benefits. So the very first thing that we're going to be talking about today is insulin sensitivity. So when you're more sensitive to the hormone insulin, your body's going to be much more efficient at using carbohydrates and sugars that you consume via your diet. As a result, your body will actually have to make less of the hormone insulin to be able to accomplish the same job of metabolizing and using sugars and carbohydrates. Because you're more sensitive to the hormone and your body has to make less of it, what will happen is those carbohydrates and sugars will be preferentially directed towards your immediate energy needs within the body, and then also liver and glycogen replenishment as well. When we look on a longer term scale, being more insulin sensitive means that our chances of developing specific metabolic diseases such as type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance will be much lower. The second benefit we're going to be taking a look at today is increased brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is going to contribute to better neurological health. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor, also called BDNF, is a naturally occurring growth hormone that's responsible for the creation of new neurons in your brain. Higher levels of BDNF have been associated with increased intelligence, mood, productivity, and memory, along with a decrease in the neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Fasting helps to boost this BDNF within the brain. One of the other benefits that I don't think enough people talk about when it comes to fasting is that it helps people to build discipline. If you're choosing to knowingly and willfully abstain from eating food for like 16 to 24 hours, and you're going to feel hunger and still push past it, it allows people to get a lot better handle on different things that are roadblocks to many people losing fat, such as eating out of boredom, impulse eating, and emotional eating. So I think that by fasting and you feel hunger and are still able to push past that, it helps you to realize that you don't have to satisfy every single impulse that comes along the way, especially a hunger impulse. So by doing so, I think that it allows people to have a lot greater dietary adherence in less than ideal situations that come up. They don't feel like they have to eat just because they're hungry, and they'll actually be able to wait it out for a little bit better option. One of the last things is that fasting actually can help people for fat loss. And one of the reasons is because it allows certain people to compress all their food within a smaller frame of time, so a smaller eating window will help some people to eat less, or for people that choose to do a 24-hour fast, it kind of wipes 24 hours worth of calories kind of off the map. Now the fact remains that no matter how you want to skin the cat, you're going to have to be in a calorie deficit to lose body fat. But for some people, doing fasting can actually help them more easily be in a calorie deficit to elicit some of that fat loss. As always, I greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And in the next video, what we're going to be discussing is why you don't have to fast to lose body fat, and then also who intermittent fasting might not be for. Thanks again.